Opera Essence, 100% freshly squeezed opera juice, is an opera a colori podcast giving you everything you need to know to help you enjoy the world's finest operas. In this episode, 5 fun facts about Aida by Giuseppe Verdi. Did you know that Aida was first performed in Egypt on Christmas Eve of 1871 at the Khedive Al Theatre, Cairo? Verdi was not present at the premiere. However, he curated in a maniacal manner what he always considered the real premiere on the 8th of February 1872 at La Scala Theatre in Milan, which was a huge success. Did you know that Aida was commissioned to inaugurate the Suez Canal and that Verdi initially refused to accept the offer to write the opera as he had never before written on commission? After a lengthy negotiation, an agreement was reached whereby the composer would oversee all the aspects of the creation of the opera as well as the premiere in Cairo for an astronomical sum, which was to be paid in full on consignment of the score, of 150,000 francs. Almost 5 times as much as he had earned for his previous opera 4 years prior. Did you know that the trumpets that characterise the famous triumphant march heard in the second act of Aida were commissioned by Verdi to be made for the occasion, as trumpets were in the ancient times? This instrument, called the Egyptian trumpet, is used almost exclusively in Aida. Verdi added them into the score with the intent of creating a sound world that would express the majesty of the Egyptian people. Did you know that for the first night at La Scala Milan, Verdi also composed an overture, a musical introduction that acts as the opening of an opera, which, however, was never played because he himself thought it superfluous. Still today, this piece of music is a rarity and is hardly ever played, even though it is very interesting. Why not listen to it on YouTube? Did you know that it was Aida that opened the first festival of the Arena of Verona in 1913, 100 years after Verdi's birth? Since then, it is the most performed opera at the Opera Festival and has become almost synonymous with the Veronese amphitheatre, creating an iconic and inseparable bond. Have you listened to our podcast with the synopsis of this opera? We hope that these 5 fun facts have sparked your interest. So if you have other questions to ask us, why not send us a message via Instagram at Opera a Colori. We look forward to hearing from you soon. And now, the house lights are dimmed, and it's time to enjoy the show. Opera Essence, 100% freshly squeezed opera juice, is an Opera a Colori production. This episode was written by Tommaso Quanilli, produced by Selena Bellomi and Ivo Rizzi, and presented by Felicity Murphy. Follow us on our social media pages at Opera a Colori.